It was hard to make that decision. It was hard to hear people, express their disappointment that there wasn't going to be Marian Days this year.
Around this time every year, the city of Carthage is usually preparing for 60,000 Marian Days festival goers. But of course, in April, COVID-19 forced a Vietnamese Catholic festival to cancel for the first time in 42 years. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Jesse Inman. That event would have happened next weekend. Our David Chazanov joins us in studio now. And David, how are people feeling about that change this year?
Well, Jesse, I spoke with a man who went to the festival for about 5 or 6 years. He says canceling it was the right move.
They all live in close quarters. They're living in tents. It would have been very dangerous in a hot spot.
Youth pastor David Wormuth prioritizes safety, but part of him wanted to go this year.
It's just a great opportunity to go and celebrate and be with a different culture, a different people group, and so I'm disappointed not getting to take a group of friends and a group of teens with me.
Officer Chad Deininger has worked the festival for more than 20 years. He says some people go for worship, others for family reunions and tradition.
One of the guys I spoke to last year is like his 30-something year that he's been coming, and I asked him, this is a lot of stuff to go through. Why do you do it? He's like, it's tradition. I wouldn't miss it, and I don't want my kids to ever miss it.
Deininger has made lifelong friends at Marian Days.
It's a little disappointing that I won't get to see their face, and there's a lot of other officers that work it as well that I only get to see during Marian Days.
Timothy Tran, a reverend at the congregation that hosts Marian Days, says people will have a chance to relive the event next week. The congregation plans to post videos of religious speeches from past festivals to its website, dongkong.us.
We wanted to give them something just to remind them that, first of all, that even though we may be separated, that we're not alone. We still can connect with each other virtually, give them a little something to help them strengthen their faith, to strengthen the relationship with each other.
Mark Elliff with the Carthage Chamber of Commerce says the cancellation could cost the city more than $150,000 in sales tax revenue.
There'll be a little bump in the road, I guess is a good way to put it. But again, Carthage is very resilient.
We're just going to keep on praying for a quick end to this pandemic so that next year that we will have a chance to gather together in person again.
Officer Deininger says this isn't the end of Marian Days and that his crew looks forward to next year. Tran says his team is not looking too far ahead and will take things one day at a time.